going on YouTube? Here to speak about this water issue in our country. Um, Being more present and aware of it in the sense of coming up with a solution to the problem. Some of the big issues that, our water supply is just a pure and simple fact that the people who control the water supply or regulate the water supply aren't being very transparent and very honest about the quality of our water and what they deem as good enough for human consumption. Why do we just have to have this bar of just good enough? Why don't we have a bar of much higher? Meaning, like, why don't we take it to a higher level based on health and need of our people in our country? And it's the same people who claim to be so patriotic and stuff, but are the same ones who ignore these issues and act like they don't exist, like everything is all good. And it's just so they can stay in control. But I digress. I really want to put together clean water projects to where we're going into people's homes, or we're actually going to large bodies of water and beginning to purify. You know what I'm saying? Not only ourselves, but also the environment. Go to these clean water sources and start to implement projects that are going to clean up the water and clean up the supply. Even going to water treatment plants and come up with better systems to treating the water and cleaning and purifying the water, because they're just doing it for profit, and they're charging you all this money for water, and you're drinking dirty water. It's literally killing you and your family. So it's very crucial that we get on top of this and stop letting other people dictate what is safe for us to drink and what's not safe for us to drink. We determine what's safe to drink, because what they might be considered safe might be exactly what's causing all the health issues in our environment. So I want people to just be aware of that and actually start working together. Anybody who knows me or who even don't know me, just contact me. Let's start some dialogue and let's start setting up projects to start to remedy these issues that we have. And I think if we fix issues like dirty air and dirty water and dirty environment, we'll start to naturally fix these other issues that plague us in our physical body, and even in our weather being all out of whack, and climate change or whatnot. If we get back in touch with our water, part of us, 70% of us is water, and we're completely out of touch with the water outside of us that we put inside of us. So this is just bringing awareness and getting people on a path of real righteousness and understanding what is and like what we have to do to uh, protect our children's future. Not only our future, but our children's future as well. Because it's getting crazy as far as just when you start to do your research on everything, how tainted things really are. So uh, I just made this little video real quick to really just vent. Honestly, it wasn't anything more than a vent session for myself, and just to get myself kind of and my nerves kind of at ease, because it's been something on my mind ever since I had my water tested and checked for purity and understanding what's going on in it. So, um, yeah. Anybody who sees this video to reach out and let's start some dialogue. And there's a couple other sources that I know are already on top of things like this. A couple of spiritual sources that I'm connected with who are already on top of their water, the water issue, and starting to work with it. I personally am going to make further steps to reach out to them and communicate with them to see how I can be of assistance to them, and whatever information I get from them, I can pass along to you guys or whatever. So, um, Just wanted to make this little video real quick, like I said earlier, just to kind of vent about the situation because I don't think people realize how important it is, and I'm just really bringing awareness of the issue to the consciousness of people, um, and also get used to making videos and getting in front of this camera and getting comfortable in front of it and get out my own head about the whole situation. So, um, yeah, I want to thank everybody for listening and being a part of the solution and not continuously just being a part of the problem. Uh, and let's really start talking and starting some dialogue and getting people aware and start getting you know these projects started to clean up our water supply and our air supply because it's our children's future that we're speaking about right now. So there's nothing more important than that because that actually secures our future by securing our futures, our children's future. Um, and we have to get over these egos that we have, what we feel like is important, and it really isn't. If we're talking about these fake stars having these fake beefs in order to get our attention, it's keeping us distracted from things that are gonna help us. Then we must make ourselves more aware, and we have to hold these people accountable for not being the people that they say they are and the righteous people they claim to be, or they don't even claim to be. You know what I'm saying? If they're not claiming to be righteous, then we really don't need to be listening to them. And I'm speaking about these stars, these actors, these rappers, these artists, all these people who are the ones that you spend your money with and you spend your energy on thinking about them, talking about them, listening to them, and they're one of the main ones keeping you distracted from understanding what it is, what work you need to do. So, like I said, I'm just once again bringing awareness to our current state of affairs and current state of being, so we can start to fix these issues and start to work on these issues before they're not fixable or there is no remedy. Where just we get to the point where we're just fighting over water and fighting over food because it's in such scarcity. Um, we just don't want to get to that point, and if we don't pay attention more, we will get to that point. Hopefully, through my prayers and my meditation, if we do get to come to that point, you know, universe or God, whatever you want to call it, source would have removed me and my family from the situation for the simple fact of being aware and trying to do something about it when it was a good time to do something about it, or when it was optimal time to do something about it and didn't wait. So I pray that prayer that anybody who is on the kick right now of trying to protect our planet and protect our water supply, our air supply, understanding the importance of it, that they all are protected. They all are looked after by the Most High for their work and for their ears and their sight to see and their ears to listen to the call that the earth is putting out to um, protect her and start to preserve her, just like we were preserving ourselves. So, like I said, anybody reach out to me, I'll put a description in my link, anything to make contact with other righteous individuals who are trying to go in the right direction and and remain conscious and become more conscious of self and become more conscious of this planet that we live on, become more conscious of this environment that we live in and this universe we live in. It affects us and how we affect it. That's true consciousness, is what's going on inside you in correlation to what's going on outside of you. That is true consciousness. Consciousness is not just talking about what the white man is doing to you. That's only a small piece of it, and we get caught up in it like it's the biggest piece. So let's get back focused on the mother, on the earth, and start creating a future for our kids to live in peacefully and happily, and leave this place better than we found it. Okay. Uh, I'll make more videos as my heart kind of puts it on my mind to do. And just want to say peace and love, wholeness, balance, harmony, compassion, grace to everyone. Love, love yourself, love the earth, love your family. You know what I'm saying? Have unconditional love for the universe, like it unconditionally loves you. Let's make this happen, y'all. Peace.